Hi, friends. This is Chris with Josephine's Design. Sorry, I had that up there because I was taking a quick picture. Um, I am back with DEK Designs Darling Kit. I'm just dawned on me. I didn't look to see what the name of this kit was. It's a plan to be fab. It's one of the it's this darling little nesting owl. I love it. Anyways, I will try to look for it below. I will try to put a link below. I have not really done that. I've always put the dekdesigns.com web, just their website link, but I will try to actually link the actual kit. I don't know why it never dawned on me. Sorry. But anyway, so I love these. I think they're beautiful. I have some other things that are going to be coming that are going to be very useful for this planner from DEK, but it'll be about a month. So in the meantime, I'm going to have fun with all of these. This is also an extra darling girl. I think she's so cute. And I can't remember whether they offered the red hair girl or Dawn made the red hair girl. I know that she sent me one because she said, I heard you say you wanted a red hair girl. So I'm super excited. And for some reason over the video, it must be the lighting in here. She looks very yellow. In real life, she looks normal skinned. So probably when I play back the video, it'll look fine. But through the phone right now, it just looks kind of yellow. But these are gorgeous. She has a dark-haired one, a blonde, brunette, and then she has a red hair. So, anyways, and I have red hair. So my I'm going to save the monthly. I'm going to come back and do monthlies tomorrow. So I'm going to do the weekly. My I've shared before, my granddaughter has red hair, but she looked like she was going to be blonde headed, and then I went and got my hair colored for my birthday last year in January, and I decided I had done a little bit of red before a few years back, but then I decided, oh no, I want to go full on red. And my husband was like, yeah, yeah, sure, And I've always been like light brown with lots of blonde because I grew up on the coast, and when I was young, I had blonde all the way around my face, and then just as every child I had, my hair got darker and darker and darker. And my dad has part Native American. And so anyway, so of course, my hair got very dark. But my mother would always say, because my great grandmother had auburn hair, she would say, you're the only one that has like red in your hair. And my mother was a strawberry blonde, but very blonde. And my sister was blonde, and, on and on and on. But, anyway, so to make a long story short, I have not done anything to my hair since my birthday last year in January. And so I thought, well, okay, I've been trying to get in there and put one of those kits on my hair, and I haven't done that in 30 some odd years. And I just kind of, every time I get ready to go do it, I just think, oh, kind of thing. So there was this whole thing in my goal setting about self-care. So I decided I'm going to do my hair and I'm going to do red. Because I asked my husband, I said, do you want me to do blonde? Do you want me to do red? And he goes, oh, why don't you do blonde highlights? Well, my hair is to the middle of my back. So putting a cap on and pulling it through with a little crochet hook is just like, that's insane. And I'm not skilled enough to do foil. I could do foil on somebody else, but not on myself. And especially in the back where it's just, it's past. Please forgive me if you're a man, but my bra strap in the back. So it's just very long, because of COVID. And I haven't gone to cut it, and I haven't cut the length. I've cut my bangs, but I haven't cut the length. And so anyways, but I was going to, and then I said, and he goes, well, if you don't like it, you can cover it up with red. And I was like, oh yeah, and then give me like highlights, lowlights. Let me think about that. And then as I started thinking of logistically, I was like, no, not going to happen. Just not going to happen. So I totally went out. I am going to save her because I think I'm going to put her, I just want to show you her because I have tons of these and they're super, super cute. I'm going to save her and put her in my year-long junk journal. So I want to pull that out and show you guys that because I could put her on here. Let me see. How does she look? Because I have two of these. Ooh, maybe that would look good. Oh, when I come back and do the monthly, I'll show you what I'm going to do because I may put a doily behind her, but I'm not sure yet. Let me think about that. So anyways, so I hope you guys are having a good day, and I hope you guys love hearing about my hair coloring stories. And I was looking in the mirror because I did a Zoom and I wear my hair up and like twist it up in the back because it's so long. And And occasionally I'll braid it, but I look like silly because I'm not young, and so as a result, looks kind of silly. And braid down the back or whatever. I've even done two pigtails, kind of thing, braided, two puppy dog ears type things. And anyways, my husband's like, "Oh, that's a look." So like, it's not looking good. Don't do that again. But and he wouldn't say that, but you can read your husband. So anyways, but I'm going to go ahead and divide the days. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm looking for these little headers, and I love using these as dividers. Okay. So anyways, and I'm going to go right on top because then I can do my own thing. So anyways, so I wear my hair up, and I got on a Zoom one day, and I thought, my hair just looks black, and it had to do with the lighting, and that I had it up tight, and then, in the back, it looks like I have this blondish red hair that comes up in a poof on top when I twist it, and I just came to realize that, my ends are always going to be lighter because I'm always out in the sun, and if you know what I'm doing, I'm looking for one of my X-Acto knives, and I just saw one earlier. Okay, come on. Ollie and free. Okay, here we go. I keep two out here. You think I could at least hold on to one. But anyways, making a long story very short, I recognized, okay, I do need to do something with my hair. It's not looking great. So our HEB, our grocery store, our local grocery store, had a bunch of coupons for Garnier. And I like their Oleo product just because I like, that it's a permanent color, number one, because I don't want to go through this all the time. And number two, and clearly the color's close enough that I don't have to do it a lot. I can do it and it can grow out, and I don't feel conscious like I have a line of hair color dye. It just doesn't do that. And anyways, and so they had all these other things for sale. I was telling this on another video. They had all these other things for sale, like skin wash and cleanser and all that kind of stuff. And I just never do anything for myself anymore. And I thought, it's my birthday month. I think as long as there's a big fat coupon and it's not that expensive, I think I'm going to do it. So I got the shampoo that you would use afterwards. I even got the shampoo that you would, that would put the color back in your hair, like you have it for red hair, for blonde hair, for brown hair, that kind of a thing, black hair. And I really did look at some really like funky colors too. Like, there was a rose gold. You guys know how much I love rose gold. In this kit, it is rose gold foiled. And I thought, no, my husband will not be happy with me if I come out with pink hair. And then, wouldn't that be fun? And then they had like a red hair. And I know he would be like, that's awful. Fix it now. And so, and when they did my hair last year, the gal, bless her heart, she did it in such a way that it looked very like red. And I went back and said, you got to golden this up a little bit. So I'm going to do like a golden mahogany. So there's my color. Gold. I think it's golden mahogany. But I pick everything up on Wednesday. And we shall see. I hope to have it done by the weekend. But what I was ultimately getting to is that I recognize that so many of us don't take the time for ourselves. We don't, as women, we're busy taking care of the family or work or whatever, your husband, or or you may not even be married, but you just always have somebody else that needs your attention. And for me, it was my parents, my siblings, my children, everyone. And I remember after my dad died, I went and found a friend here in town who we ended up being good friends, and I need to check on her. And I bought LuLaRoe, and I bought clothes, and I bought clothes to wear to the funeral, and I bought, a few things like that. And I had been wearing old clothes with holes on them that were on clearance at Walmart, and pardon me. And there's nothing wrong with clearance at Walmart, $3 pair of pants and jeans. That's a good deal, right? But I would wear them to death. To death. Because, when your mom has Alzheimer's, you get dirty quick. I mean, you just do. It's just what it is. And anyways, and I just thought I'm not going to wear expensive clothes because I don't want anything to be damaged, And so, anyways, but I started out buying a few things after my father died to go to the funeral, to go to make all the arrangements for the funeral, that kind of a thing. I mean, my dad was very specific. He had everything all written out 100%. And there were people who got their feelings hurt, but I mean, I had to honor my dad's request. And so, anyways, but I had to go to these places, and seriously, I looked like I had just crawled out. I mean, I'd been in ICU for days the first time I went. I hadn't showered, hadn't slept. I'd been there for almost a week. I looked bad, but I had to go take care of things. And so I recognized at that point I needed a few things to wear. And then I started getting a lot of things because she was always sending me sales stuff, and she'd always give me free stuff. And it was like, oh, wow, this is great. And we were traveling, and we were taking care of my mom still, and it was easy wash and wear, and, all those kinds of things. And so then I realized when you're a girl with a few curves, it's not always looking good. And then we lost my mom, and then our daughter got married. And, she was kind of like very direct that, could you not wear, and there was one outfit I wore the day after they got married, and we went over to her in-laws place. They had rented the home they had rented in Santa Fe. We had rented one, and they had rented one, and we housed all these kids. They had, they had some friends with them, but, theirs was more adult. Ours was full of kids. And, it was a house made for kids. You know what I mean? Very, very, oh, it was just great. And it was kind of outside of town in the country with horses next door, and just our thing. Just totally our thing. Anyways, and they were in a very gorgeous, they were in the art community homes in Santa Fe. Very shishy, very, very pretty. And so we went to the brunch the day after they got married. And I just thought I wore the colors for our daughter and son-in-law's wedding, and I was just so proud of myself. And then I caught a glimpse of myself in the mirror, and I thought, you really should have looked in that mirror again, honey. You look like a clown. It was just like, oh my goodness. So as I got ready to sit down, and she got married in 2019. And then last year we were just recuperating from everything. And then we had COVID. The baby was born. Our grandchild was born. And then we had COVID. And so I don't have enough to do a 7th line. So I'm just going to mix. I have enough to do each color. So I'm just going to bloom where I'm planted and use what I have. And I love it. It's all going to be good. So anyways, long story short, as I sat down to look at goal setting for this year, I don't mean to sound terrible or anything, but let's get real. I've been sheltered in since March. We've been working in the garden. We've been, why put on makeup, when it's just you? And so I finally put a picture on Instagram, and they needed my picture for DEK. And I just, at the last minute, we had gotten everybody these Charlie Brown Christmas Christian shirts for Christmas, so we could all take pictures, and then, I could collage them together for our families, and because we can't be together. So, because I always do like matching shirts for everybody for Valentine's or Christmas, or I'm a matchy girl. And I can't wait for my granddaughter to get old enough, because the Bates sisters website, I will totally buy her dresses that we will match. I know my daughter's gonna hate it, but I'm gonna love it anyways. But I recognize in my goal setting, it's time to kind of step it up a little bit. I mean, I'm looking pretty ratty. So all this to say, in my very long storytelling here and rambling on, that's what I want to look like. I want to look not gorgeous, just pleasing. I mean, right now I'm in long sleeve t-shirt, a literal, this is a jacket I got for either $3 or $5 at Walmart. It's a Hanes. It's thin. It's perfect. It's a hooded jacket. I bought 3 of these. So sometimes you'll see me in the same outfit over and over. I have I don't know how many hot fuchsia pink t-shirts, long sleeve and short sleeve. I just got into the habit of wearing t-shirts when we came home. and sometimes leggings, which, of course, that's not great on a girl like me, but at least I'm being honest. But, anyways, so I decided it was time to kind of like, try. For the sake of my husband, just try a little bit. Try. So, anyways, we'll see what he says. But I'm trying, and I'm making it a point this year. I'm gonna use that one. Oh, it's dots. Wait a minute. Wait. Let me see how this works. Okay, so those are dots for like bullets. Oh, I love that. Okay, I was thinking that was something else. So let me see what else I have. So, gonna try, gonna try to step it up, gonna try to look better than I've been looking. Not a lot, but I'm gonna really focus on self-care. I'm also gonna focus on my attitude and the extreme stress we've gone through personally here recently, and making sure I take that time in the morning and read and pray and occasionally watch something I'd like to watch and laugh at it. I mean, I my husband's a very serious man, and there's nothing wrong with being serious. And he can be goofy, but he's not always goofy with us. And so I need that. I need laughter. And you know, so it's time. It's time. What is that? The Still Magnolias, time to get married. It's time. It's time. It's time for me to do things like this. You can see I didn't go anywhere last week. Did I go? I don't think I left once. I picked up mail. That was it. Yeah. This is oh, and I did pick up an order at Walmart. This is my wallet planner. I use this planner as a wallet in my purse, and I love it. It's the best thing I've ever done. So, I'm going to take that end off. So I'm just taking the sticker and I'm cutting it down. That's all I'm doing. I'm letting it fit. I'm blooming where I'm planted and enjoying every bit of this. So, yeah, and that's, I could have not done any better than that. Wow, that was a miracle. But, so I want to take the time to laugh. Oh, I got these backwards. That's right, because that's last week. I want to take the time to laugh. I want to take the time to read, to pray. Not that I wasn't doing that, but just even more focused. And I'm signed up for my Bible study that I did before my parents had passed away. I signed my husband up and my daughter up for the family one that we will do together, and it's precepts. And it's just time. And I told my husband, I said, our church is in San Antonio. It is time for us to find something local. And we can still support our church in San Antonio, who we love, and we can go to special events and feasts and things like that. But it is time to move on and move forward. And though we can't go out yet, we can, work on things here. And so, isn't she pretty? That is so pretty. Hi, honey. So anyways, but that's self-care was one of those things that came up on my list, and it was like, it's time. It's one of those things, and things that make you happy and encourage you, and you don't need to spend a lot of money, and just some things like that. And for Christmas, I bought my daughter beautiful clothes from the Bates sisters. If you know who the Bates sisters, you can leave that in the comments below. But you can go look up their website, and it's just very modest, beautiful clothes for young women and little tiny women, which my daughter is tiny. And then they have all the way up to plus size, and they even have little girls things. And so I can't wait to buy some things for my granddaughter and, things like that. And, we basically redid her wardrobe because she will be working soon, and we want her to feel comfortable. We want her to look beautiful as she is beautiful. And, it was time. It was time for those things. And so I am going to drop that ever so slightly so you can still see the color behind it, because it's just too pretty not to. And yeah, but I did get a few outfits myself, and I hit their Black Friday sale, so that meant we could get more. And of course, like, majority was my daughter. But it's just time. And I had ordered one dress from them first, like 3 or 4 months ago. and I liked the quality of it. I thought it was very pretty. It was very feminine, and it was very modest, and I liked that. And remember, we live out here in the country, so it's really easy to throw your jeans on. And if you wear boots. When I was younger, I would have those boots on, and I'd slip right in and walk right out. And that's how it was. Um, Always had some critter to take care of or somewhere to go, and I was always just running out the door. And now I wear my Skechers slip-on tennis shoes. So, anyways, but it was just it's time to put a little bit of time in, and we can't. I was just sharing another video. You can't keep driving your car without putting some gas in. Eventually, you got to gas up, and you need to do it more frequently. You don't need to. If you had a diesel engine and you kept doing that, you'd run your engine. And I just recognized it was time for me to do that. It was time for me to focus on the things I needed to do. And so I'm going to put the prescription little heart right there. I do our prescriptions and our mostly our vitamin supplements. So, and then mail, I'm going to put that here tomorrow. And then Wednesday I go do groceries. So I'm going to see what they have. But it is just an important thing to remember. And it's so easy to let these things go. And I got up today and I did not even run into the ladies' room or get a cup of coffee until it was after 12. I just got up and started running, getting things done, knew I had all these things that were going to be coming down the pipeline. I had to be sure I had my ducks in a row. And then I recognized at one point, I was like, I haven't even had a cup of coffee yet. This is crazy. And so, that's not taking good care of myself. That is not what God would intend for my life. If you're a Christian, you'll know what I'm talking about. God wants the best for us. He does not want us to just wear ourselves out. That's just crazy. So I'm going to put those leaves there with that. And I've got some feathers, or maybe they're leaves. No, they're leaves. Silly me. So I'll put that leaf there. I don't know why, but anyways, it's just fun. Anyway, so it was a really good opportunity for me to think through what should I really be doing and how should I be going about this and what are my plans for 2021. Well, it's not to wear myself out like I've done for years now in caring for my parents and taking care of all of the things that were theirs. It is also not appropriate for me to be able to serve God well, to do what He's called me to do. As a Christian, I believe that. I'm going to scoot this down a little bit. And as a wife and mother and grandmother, pardon me, pardon me, we have cedar fever here right now, and I've been making a few videos, and so my throat's a little dry. Just a second, let me get set. I also picked up I ordered a scale from Walmart, and I'm going to pick that up on Wednesday. When I do our grocery run, I'm doing a grocery run and a Walmart run. I just do curbside. And, I'm just trying to be sure that I'm doing what I need to do for me. And there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you're not living in the world of me, I think there's not a thing wrong with it. Okay. So I did all my phone calls today, which is Monday. So I'm going to put that there. I hope I did all my phone calls for the business. And then there's groceries. So I'm doing all my grocery pickups on Wednesday. We have been watching Lord of the Rings. I don't know if you guys are Tolkien fans, but my husband was a huge C.S. Lewis fan. Matter of fact, when we got married, I gave him the Chronicles of Narnia, hardbacked, embossed, the whole thing, as his wedding gift. And he was a new Christian, and he loves that kind of deep reading that you kind of have to look through it, and it doesn't come quickly. You got to work at it. He's that kind of guy. So, anyways, I was looking. I thought I had date stamps, but I guess I don't. Maybe I missed them. Let me look through one more time. But no, but I have all these. That's different. Hadn't ever had a whole page of those, which I love that. Okay, I think that's going to be it for now, because that just gives me basic outlines of what I'm doing this week. I throw this in my car, and I'll write down the dates here real quick while I'm talking. I throw this in the car with me, and then when I need to work, then or if I'm, working on my phone and I pull it out, then I can check things off. I can make notes. It's in that mini planner. I'll show it to you in a second, has become my wallet. And so, I mean, this is a great thing to do if you're trying to keep a budget. It's small, but you could keep a notepad and record all of your expenditures. Expenditures, is that right? It's been a long day. Um, and then just pop it in, and I have a place in here, so I keep all of my cards, make sure that's covered up. Sorry, my license, and then I am going to get pictures in there at some point. I have a little devotional, I have some pocket change, some gift cards, and then this is my monthly, which I still have to do January. And then this is just general notes that I have for back here. And then I have my weekly. And when I'm out and about, I just pull this baby out and I just do my thing. I have one for work that I carry. And then I have this one. And the one for work is a standard tee in, good old pink. Pardon me. And that's just what I use. Usually I have a pen or pencil in here, so I'm going to grab one of these pencils so I don't forget, because I will be going starting tomorrow. And yeah, and then when I go pick up mail and they are super, 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 super late, I don't have to be like frustrated or anxious. I can just do my own thing. And then when they are like, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. And it's like, no, no, no. I always bring stuff. I can sit out here and work. And they're always like, well, we're so sorry. And I'm always like, I appreciate that. I do. But, it's okay. I don't want you to feel bad. you know? So I always just tell them, I'm right here. It's okay. It's okay. So, all right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to come back. I will do the monthly. I will probably do those tomorrow. I'm going to get one of these weeklies up. Usually I do the monthly first, but, I'm late right now, so that's okay. And, yeah, so come on back. There will be a video of what's going to happen on the channel, what the schedule is going to be, and how the changes are going to occur. Also, when the Etsy shop is up and running, that announcement will be up and be coming soon. And also, if you are still interested in the year-long class, the Planner, A5 Planner class that encompasses Bible study, Bible journaling, junk journaling, memory keeping, oh goodness gracious, we're going to do a little bit of mixed media. We're going to do a little bit of everything. If you are still interested, I still have some kits left. I have a couple spots left, and I can backfill you in on the little bit that we started with. We have had a delay in the shipping because the postal is a little messed up right now. And I shared this earlier, I was on my chat, and somebody had something that had been postmarked January 10th and they got it today, or December 10th, and they got it today. So definitely the mail people are struggling. So be kind, be encouraging to them. And just remember, I mean, you can mail things first class, you can mail them priority, you can mail them overnight, and it may or may not make it. So we just have to understand right now it's a little chaotic. And at our post office, they've been sick. And I know one of them has probably had COVID for how long she was out. And, she's in leadership. So she was one of the ones that was coming to bring things and put them in my car and go curbside to help us. So, it's just one of those kind of situations. But we just need to have patience, and we need to be understanding. I mean, I noticed today I opened one of my unboxings, and I had not received a planner that I've ordered, I don't know, 2-3 months ago. So, and I received the stickers for the planner, but I haven't received the planner, and I should have received the planner a couple of weeks ago according to my emails. So I got to, follow up tomorrow. So we just have to have patience. It's all going to come. It's all going to happen. So, but anyways, okay. If you're interested, leave a comment below or email me privately, josephinesdesigns.com @gmail.com. And I will be glad to get you a kit in the mail first thing in the morning, because I'm going tomorrow morning to the post office. And if you're interested in any of these gorgeous DEK Designs stickers, I will have a link below for the website, and I will try to link that kit as well if the kit's still available, or for some reason I don't find it. But I'm also going to be doing in about a month a series on TN planners with Hobonichi stickers from DEK, and I think that is going to be a fun project. I've gotten several emails by people saying, hey, what would fit in this planner, what would fit, And the TNs are one of the hardest things to use. Your sticker kits, like I get sticker kits, but of course I use my sticker kits everywhere. I use them in Bible journaling. I use them in memory keeping. I use them in, private journals. I use them everywhere. And then I use them in my planners. But the large stickers don't always work well on the tiny little personal size planners or even the pocket planners. So what do? Come on back. There's some great Hobonichi style sticker kits on dekdesigns.com. I have a link below for the website, and then I have a discount code. So please help yourself to all of that. The discounts work on everything except for specials or subscription boxes. And just please, make sure, me, got to use a coupon. And if you want to get a TN and start playing on how do I create my own planner, these are pre-printed weekly and monthlies, but in my other one, they are plain as the day is long, and I create them from scratch. So, I'll teach you how to do both, and it's not hard. It's super easy. But, and then also we can kind of, I'm going to be setting up a junk journal, and I'll probably do a monthly out of each one of those junk journals. And I would love to share with you what are other things that we can use. And, those Hobonichi kits would be fantastic. And the personal and the regular standard TNs, it would be perfect. So you don't have to have a Hobonichi planner to use Hobonichi sticker kits. You just have to have scissors and be creative. And that's all I'm going to say for now. So in about a month, we'll have a good time, and we'll be going through those together. It takes about a month. When you order, you always want to order a month out, because this is a mom and pop shop. This is Dawn, Emily, and Katie. Dawn is the mom. Emily and Katie are the daughters. And it is a family business. And she does a fantastic job. I am amazed. What a blessing it is. And I'm just so proud to be blessed to be a part of this in any way. And I just keep waiting for them to wake up and go, you shouldn't be here. You're too old. You're not, which when they asked me, I was like, me? Okay. I just wanted to share your product, and they were, cause I asked them for a discount code for you guys. And, just extremely, extremely kind. I love the gal who I report to. Dawn, who is D of DEK, also shared with me about the nails, Red Aspen. She's just the sweetest person, and I just appreciate it. I appreciate every bit of it. And if it ends tomorrow, what a wonderful journey it's been, and what a blessing. The PR squad is amazing. I am so humbled to be around these incredibly talented and generous and kind women, and just amazing. And yeah, I mean, I gush every time because yeah, I really like them. They're really fun, and I love the stickers, and that's what drew me to DK to begin with. So it's been a blessing. So if for some reason, because they're going to rotate the squad, and so I may be gone by spring, and I would totally understand that. There are far more creative people out there, and I think, I'm excited to learn from them as well. So anyways, but I'm very grateful for what they've allowed me to do. And I'm just even more grateful that I get to share a discount code with you guys, because I know many of you order DEK now, and I appreciate that. So, all right, I'm going to quit talking. Love you guys. Y'all have a good day, good evening,